Testing, testing. Think we good? Think we good? Looking good. Think we're sounding good. Hey, what's up, Prince Mush Lover? How's it going? Happy Friday. Cheese? There's no cheese, only amiibo. So, get ready for that. But what's up, Combine? Happy weekend to you, sir. And we are just about to get ready. Disco's here. What's up, Disco? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, I really don't think I need to do any kind of last-minute adjustments here, but I am trying something a little new here, guys. So, you know, if anything sounds a little different, that's mostly what I'm concerned about right now. Just let me know. But I am, yeah, I'm trying something a little new here. I'm trying to see if I could just kind of clip stuff as we go along here on YouTube a little easier, basically. Kind of looking for it here in the YouTube studio, but as I'm just kind of scrolling here, I just want to remind everybody what we're doing here today, and what we are doing is Blitzkrieg. What is Blitzkrieg? Well, it's actually just a lot of chaos. That's the best way I can really describe it here. But as far as just more on that, we're going to be running a best of 7 series, and this is going to be with items on, hazards on. It's going to get crazy. It will get crazier before it gets any kind of lighter. I do also want to just Disco for, I believe, making the request here. Are we having some issues right now? Sorry, I just got like a notification things were going wrong, so let me check on this. God, I hope I'm not talking to nobody right now. But I think we're still good. I'm just going to go ahead and close this up, though. Just to give us a little more wiggle room then. But, yeah, as far as... I hear you. Alright, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I got like a disconnect notification. I was like, I've never gotten this before. What's going on? What? We had a hiccup. Okay, so, yeah, there was a hiccup there. Well, but I see the problem here, so I can quickly just go ahead and fix that. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought here. So, you know what, guys? We're just going to go ahead and introduce the team here for our good friend Combine. Looks like he's got his Jigglypuff Wii, his Jigglypuff Shorty, his Jigglypuff Melon, and his Jigglypuff #dump. I don't think I want to know more on #dump, to be honest. I feel like that would be a set of circumstances I don't want to get into right now. But still going in and out. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to address that in just a moment here. That's so weird. Everything looks fine though. Oh. Yeah, we're just doing a quality check then, guys. Yeah, honestly, it looks fine on my end. I do see for the delay here then. We will be our... Okay, it's good now. Watch, in 2 seconds he'll say, oh, nope, it's back. I had to exit stream and re-enter. Okay. Like, I see we have a lot of people here. I mean, I don't think we're breaking YouTube right now, but it's a possibility. Yeah, and I'm watching along right now off my cell. You guys can probably see me right now. Looks like it's good right now. All right, well, let me go ahead and just introduce the Yoshi team then before we do anything right now. We're going to go ahead and introduce the yellow Yoshi known as Electric. We also have a Yoshi named Fire. That one's really cool, actually. I like this guy. We also have Water here. And also Ice has joined us. I think it's pretty cool we get to see ice. I thought maybe we'd see grass, but that is not the case. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys might be hearing some background stuff. That's just me checking quality, but I think we're good for right now, guys. Yeah, if anybody is experiencing some issues, you know, just try to exit out, re-enter. Seem to work just fine for Combine right now, and I'm not seeing anything wrong on my cell. I mean, obviously a little bit different because I'm right here, but still, just any kind of heads up is a good heads up here. But I think we're ready to go here for this best of 7 series. I also just want to take the time to say, guys, once we start it, it's all gas, no brakes. It is just going to go. So, you know, if you want to take that extra 30 seconds right now while I'm yapping to get a drink, get a good snack, maybe even just hit the restroom here, I totally understand that. Totally. We really don't have a song like we do here on Twitch to kind of give you that luxury, so maybe we'll do like a contest this summer. Make the YouTube theme song. Nah, honestly, I think I'll just keep doing this because some people, like, it just is way easier from an editing perspective to where I could just kind of come in and out, so it's fine. It's fine here. All right, cool. Also, Joseph's in the chat. What's up, Joseph? Welcome. And, yeah, I actually see Dove just popped in. What's up, Dove? Welcome in, bro. Brother. I don't know why. I just literally thought of Drake and Josh as I said brother. Hug me, brother! That shit was the shit, man. I miss it. But I think I've given you guys plenty of time to get snacks, go to the restroom, grab a drink, whatever. We got an army of Jigglypuffs versus a team of Yoshis. Let's go. We're off. I might put hazards on, actually. I think I do. I'll observe this as it goes along. Okay, yeah, no, the platform's rolling in, so yeah, we're good. We're good. Well, you know, guys, I wanted to actually make a quick announcement when it comes to Blitzkrieg because I noticed they do go by pretty quickly. I'm actually thinking about doing 2 in one session now. This way we can get like a full hour of stream from now on. You know, definitely let me know if you guys like the idea or don't like the idea for any reason. But I feel like people would like it more. It's a longer stream. It's more amiibo we get to see in these holy cow situations, and that's putting it family friendly wise. And the Yoshis, you know, they're doing good, but at the same time the Jigglypuffs I feel are holding their own. I'm just assuming right now that the Jigglypuffs are all female, but these gals are giving it their all against all of Yoshi Court. You may say that Court may not be in session. And we talked a little bit about this on the Twitch stream the other night. If basically the Jigglypuffs, I think, can procure enough items. They got a real shot of taking both the first round and the series. But we do see them starting to fall behind a little bit, and yeah, this is where I think the Yoshis really start kicking. Pun intended, because it's Yoshi. And we're seeing a lot of rests, actually, but that's the thing, though. When you're resting in this big team battle, you're leaving yourself super open. And we got a final smash for one of the Jigglypuffs. That was Shorty. I think it's a WWE reference, Shorty G. Pretty cool dude. Well, he used to be. Now he's El Grande Americano, and he's kind of a dick. And that is a pretty big KO from the moon. For Marvel Rivals fans, yes, the moon does haunt you. And with 7 minutes to go, guys, the Jigglypuffs starting to get pushed back. Man, those puffs were getting KO'd the way I would probably count sheep. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we got a Yoshi lead. That's going to be a restock, but look at this. Dump defeated. Oh. Ice on his last stock with his brother Electric. But it looks like the Jigglypuffs are now down to only 2, now 1. Oh, wait, look at this. Possible rally chance. I don't think they're really going to take advantage here. No. And now it's a 4-on-1 assault. And that is it. It's over. Game 1 going to Yoshi Court. Boom, boom. I need to get that sound effect on here. In fact, really with YouTube going to be kind of like a new home for us consistently, I need to get a lot of sound effects ready. But right now we do see the blue team taking round 1, and we got the, well, I just call it the hero stage because I feel like me mispronouncing it, you know, I feel a little foolish doing that. But I believe it's pronounced Trasil Alter. That's my best go at it. But yeah, we do see Shorty suffering a fall, but also Melon suffering a fall, Wii suffering a fall, and we do notice the Yoshis being a little bit more intact with items. Not quite game over just yet. We got a few more games for that. Blue team with a pretty good round 1 win, but wow, that low key kind of looked like a bunch of coyotes going after a rabbit or something. It was vicious by those Jigglypuffs. Well, it's funny, the Jigglypuffs are trying to get into a large group, and you know, they definitely seem to be hitting a lot more consistent rests, but all in all, the red team still falling behind. And I really feel like if they can combine this strategy, so to speak, with some items, they really have something, but so far the Yoshi's still having a very commanding lead. More than 2 minutes into the matchup, Melon down to last stock. Shorty and Dump are down to second to last stock. Yoshi's definitely probably taking this round, guys, but I think really the red team should be hoping for next round a stage that does require a little bit more aerial attack setups. So, I mean, I'm trying to think off the top of my head that would really adhere to that, and actually one that does would probably be like Newport City or just a larger kind of stage. But even then, it's going to be very touch and go as we see Final Smash. That's a double KO for Water, the Yoshi. I gotta be honest, guys, this Blitzkrieg, I think, has taken a lot of people by surprise, but at the same time, it is a big tier list difference here. And the red team is pretty much down to last stock, except for hashtag dump. Now down to second to last stock, but I still feel that red team would need a miracle to get back into this fight. That or maybe a series of hammers. Oh. That's an elimination to Melon. And Ice is down to last stock. Fire down to second to last. Jigglypuff's trying to use a little offstage to their advantage. And I think Electric just got hit by the Mimic Chest. I will address that if that's the case, Splat, but I appreciate you looking out, buddy. Oh. Well, it's 3-on-1, but Shorty has been eliminated. See, that was actually a really interesting ending there, but you know what? We still see Yoshi Court taking the victory, and it is now 2-0 in this series. 3, 2, 1, go! You know, you really want to root... I'm not trying to be biased here, but I kind of want the Jigglypuffs to win this one. Be a great story for Amiibo fight, but most importantly, I mean, I think it's a W. We get to see an army of Jigglypuffs as is, but the fact that we're seeing this army of Jigglypuffs going head-to-head with a court of Yoshis, it's cinema. Speaking of cinema, guys, we did drop the first episode of the Amiibo Fight Universe, so make sure to check that out when you get a shot. Also, make sure to like the stream that you're watching now, and also make sure to subscribe if you have not yet. I'm pretty sure everybody here is subscribed, but you know, maybe if you're just tuning in right now, you haven't subscribed yet, do it. This close to 200, do it. Yeah, just in my experience, it has been much easier for me to achieve followers on Twitch than it has on YouTube. It's different. It's just very different. But 8:45 left, and that is Shorty suffering a fall right there. Yeah, I think Melon's getting knocked out. Yeah. In fact, I'm now just noticing Melon starting with 30%. I'm gonna just say it right now. That is not good strategy for a Jigglypuff amiibo. It's a very gutsy move. Granted, they do get a little bit of a boost from both speed, defense, and even attack, but no, 30%. Oof. Thank you. And right now we got Water leading the pack for the Yoshis. Definitely would consider him the team leader in this case, and if my math is correct, we now see the Yoshis up by only a couple. Water having an unfortunate incident right there. And now Melon, down to last stock. We are here on, excuse me, not Northern Cave, Midgar. It's actually one of my favorite stages from Smash 4. And we now see all the Jigglypuffs. Well, actually, no, one Jigglypuff just kind of went out on her own terms. Okay. It's definitely going to be a Yoshi victory here, and these more battlefield type stages are definitely going to get dominated for the Yoshi team. And that is game 3 now going to blue team, aka Yoshi Court. At this point, I think a lot of fans of the Jigglypuff team are just hoping for one round win. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Damn. Yo, when we said random, we said random. We are here at the Krusty Krab. Wow. Well, I think this... I feel like this does kind of favor the Yoshi team just a little more, but this is great. I've never seen it before. Never have I ever. Well, first minute of play, and yeah, we do see Ice, excuse me, with the final smash. I'm sorry, I still can't get over we have drawn a custom stage here. I have a few custom stages, but just still the fact we got one, I still can't get over that. Well, the Jigglypuffs are starting to fall. Honestly, I think their best bet is to either kind of crowd around the invisible, or I'm sorry, the quite visible boatmobile, or to potentially use the Krusty Krab sign to get a little leverage. And that's the best I got right now, because, you know, again, I've never trained a Jigglypuff, I've never trained a Yoshi, so all very new to me. Well, guys, I also just want to go ahead and remind everybody while we got some time that Sunday we'll be live on Twitch, and that will be at 7:30 Central Time for our 1v1 arena. Spirited, that is, so make sure you guys keep training, keep getting better. And the Yoshi court is still doing damage here. I don't know what Ice was doing right there. Electric is down to second to last stock. Not going to stop him, though, from being aggressive. Well, 3 minutes are in right now, and Fire, Water, Ice doing a good job of maintaining a good balance of offense and defense. However, Electric, I just still feel being a little aggressive, maybe even too aggressive here. Just to clarify, Jigglypuff is support in team. Jigglypuff is the rocket in Smash Brothers. They're flocking helpful. I think it's Flarkin. When I first heard it, I thought it was Flonkin. I think it's pronounced, though, more like Flarkin. Well, that was an elimination to Electric. It's actually a tie game right now, but I do notice the Jigglypuff starting to get a little damage, but hold on, Water just got abducted by aliens, and a hammer drops into the hands of Shorty. Yoshi's getting pushed back. And after all that hype, we see actually a stock taken away from hashtag dump and a stock taken away from hashtag Shorty. Well, you know, if the Jigglypuffs can find some items to push them back a little bit, I think they still got a shot to take the round, but we now see Water down to last stock. All three Jigglypuffs remaining, still fighting. I'm not gonna lie, it is funny. It's been entertaining AF to me. And that is 2 KOs. All 4 Yoshis are still on the field against one last Jigglypuff. Oh! Oh! No way they pull this off. No way they pull this off. Gotta clank. Forward smash. Ah, it's over. She took out one, though. You gotta give her credit. Just want to go ahead and say, good game. Let's give our props to Yoshi Court for the win. Boom, boom. That's the best impression I got, but you know, we'll look at some stats here. In fact, I'll just for a moment take away our chat, and also let's take away me. But yeah, the whole shebang-a-bang really lasted 17 minutes and 18 seconds. 21 KOs here for Electric, but I'm sorry, 23 for Water. Good for you, Water. Taking the initiative is shit. Oh man, 25 for Melon. Now I'm seeing 25 for Melon. My eyes are playing tricks on me, but you know what? I'm also seeing 2 SDs here, so if those SDs didn't happen, maybe we could have seen a different result. Maybe. But yeah, I really feel like Melon getting the most KOs is a bit shocking, to be honest, but the least amount of KOs going to hashtag dump at 7. Pardon me. I also see the most falls, though, going to one of the Jigglypuffs. That was Melon at 22. In fact, 23 if you want to just kind of stack that SD on there. Least amount of falls, though, going to Water at 11. This is a pretty good Yoshi here. I like this guy. You did good here, Disco. Let's get into damage, though. Most damage going to Fire, or I'm sorry, no, it's going to it's actually going to Ice at 2251. Didn't seem all that aggressive either, so good for him. But least amount of damage handed out will be Melon at 151. Or no, I'm sorry, 1169 is Dump. I'm getting my numbers so fucked right now. All right, let's take things a little slower then. So let's see who took the most damage here. Most damage taken was Shorty, 2464. That's a lot of damage, actually, for 4 rounds. But the least amount of damage taken in this fight actually going to Water at 1,253. And why not? Hit percentages. And then we'll skedaddle here. The highest hit percentage was 45%. That was Melon. And I'm starting to think Melon was that Jigglypuff that hit all those rests towards the end there. So I think really Combine does have a few good Jigglypuffs here, and I'd like to see them actually this Sunday on Twitch at 7:30 Central Time when we do a little bit of the 1v1 variety. No promises though. I'm gonna go low tier. I could try, but no promises. No promises. Least amount of hit percentage though. I did want to talk about that real quick. It was water at 37%. So I'm starting to see here that water was actually a lot more aggressive than what I saw compared to electric. But I mean, him just kind of swinging and missing did, I guess, provide some relief here. So once again, GG to Disco and the Yoshi court. Also like to thank Combine for being a good sport here and providing the Jigglypuffs. Also would like to go ahead and take this time to just say thank you to everybody that did show up and show out with their, well, actually just 2 people showed up and showed out with their amiibo. But for those that spectated, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I see that. Not my fault. But, yeah, as far as our next event here on YouTube, it'll more than likely be a war, unless I find some reason not to do a war. Like, maybe I don't have enough tags for it, who knows, but probably be a war, and I'm pretty excited about it, because I'm not going to reveal it right now. So make sure to just tune in next Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time, we'll be here. Make sure to also like and subscribe. No, they have not lost a Blitz just yet. But I think I am ski-daddling, but I feel like the next time we do a Blitzkrieg, guys, we will make it a point to throw on 2 Blitzkriegs to make it a little more, give you a little more longevity here. But in the meantime, I want to just say thank you again, good night, good luck, and God bless.